Why? Oh, hello there. Welcome to, I'm here to give you some ideas, mostly tech related gifts, but ideas to give gifts to men and boys. So the gifts, they're gonna go from the most expensive to the least expensive. So starting with the most expensive, and this is a non-tech related gift. Now this is the most expensive gift idea on my list, but you can find it cheaper at some places. So if you go to like a Nordstrom or whatever it's called, you'll probably find this for like over $300. But if you go to like a discounted perfume / cologne store within a mall, you can probably find this, well, you can find this for like around $250, but it shouldn't cost any more than $300. If it does, it'll be like, a little over $300. And the reason I recommend this cologne out of all the other ones, I'm not a cologne guy myself, but this is the first cologne I ever bought in my life. But the way I did research, I checked for a cologne that women loved on their men. They will get compliments from random women with that. I have myself. No, don't tell my wife. Don't tell my wife. All right, so number 2 on the list, going down on the price just a little bit. So we have the Bose SoundLink. Let me go over here. It's a little better, right? but the Bose SoundLink, I think they call it a 360 because the sound comes from every single side of this. It's not no actual sides. It's just a little round speaker. And if you need more details about this and some of the other stuff that I'm gonna tell you about, there will be some links down in the description box below. But this, one sentence I can describe this with is small but powerful. To give you an example, I used to work out with this at the gym at my job. But me playing this in the gym, it had a door, so it wasn't just like an open gym or whatever. But with the door shut and playing this in the gym, people told me that they can hear my music like all down the halls of the building. One thing I need to tell you about this is 2 versions of this. It's another one that looks exactly like this, but just has a handle on it. And they advertise this as waterproof. That version and this version, they're not really waterproof, so if you just threw it in a tub of water, it's gonna get damaged, of course, but it's water resistant. But the thing I don't like about how they advertise the one with like a little hook on it, whatever you wanna call it, is they charge you like over $200 for it. This one here, again, is $160 around that price. Maybe cheaper if you find it on sale. I don't recommend buying the one with the little hook on it because it's a waste of money. And you basically paying like over $50, around $50 for like a little hook. And you don't really need that. So the third item, this is something else I reviewed on the channel. And again, you can find the links in the description box below. And the price of these is around $130. So these are truly wireless earbuds. So you just take them out, put them in your ear, and do whatever you like with them. At first, I was kind of disappointed that it didn't have like a lot of bass and everything, but trust me, it has a little bass, but not just like something like you'll get in like some Sonys or Beats or something like that. But after using these for a while, I was still happy with the performance. I'm not wearing it to kind of shake my head or anything to work out with it, so I can deal with like a little bass and everything else. It brings everything else to the table. And again, these are $130 around that price, but that's like half the price of those AirPods, and they don't look as ridiculous. All right, you guys that's already a part of the Pirate Nation, you already know what this is right here. But there's some details that Amazon themselves leave out, so I'm gonna talk about that. But this is Amazon's Firestick, the 4K edition, even though all of them supports 4K. And right now, you can get this for around $50. But I'm gonna explain something that like I said, Amazon, they're doing a horrible job at explaining themselves. So there's 2 versions they're selling right now. There's the older version with the newer remote, and then there's the newer version with the newer remote. So the older version with the newer remote is $40. The newer version with the newer remote is $50, around $50. Before, they didn't sell these at all once they announced and released the newer ones. But now, for some reason, they're missing it in. They're missing the old with the new. I don't know why they're doing that, because you'll get a better performance with the newer one, of course. So the key difference between the new and the old one, so I'm gonna show you. This is the new one. The new one just has like the little curved Amazon signature curve. The older one has Amazon written out and the Amazon signature curve right underneath it. If you're gifting this to someone that never had an Amazon Fire Stick or doesn't know anything about it, this would be the perfect gift. Give them the latest one. Don't give them the old one, please. Another non-tech idea, but this is something that I'm actually wearing. And this is, I got this from Zales. They cost you around $50 to $60. Now, I hate those thin, like traditional, old school, whatever you want to call it, rings. I think it's like 3mm or 4mm or something like that. So I started picking up 8mm rings. But the main thing I want to point out about this particular ring right here, again, it's around $50. You see this ring here? Like if it was the same color, both were silver or both were black, to me, it's not that much difference. But this silver ring here, it cost me like a couple $100. So when I saw this black ring at Zales for around $50, I couldn't believe it. I said, that can't be true. That's a nice looking ring, but I started checking the reviews. It doesn't have that many reviews. It has like about, at this time, I think like about 15 or 12 reviews, but every single review is 5 stars. And the review that convinced me, I think it was a wife saying that she got it for her husband. And she said she gifted this ring to her husband that was in the military because he needed a replacement. And she said after he came back from overseas or wherever he went, the ring was still in good condition. I had this ring for probably about 5 or 6 months myself, but I don't have any scratches or anything. It's not dented or anything like that. And I was afraid that it'll be damaged by now, because when I first got it, I was a little disappointed because it's very, very lightweight. At first I thought this was a bad thing. I was like, lightweight, that means it's gonna break easy, but it's still hold on strong. And even if it broke, I'll buy it again. It's only $50. You can always throw in a watch so you can give them your husband, your fiance, or your side dude a nice little combo. And the last gift idea I have for you, it's good for like boys and men. And the idea is a PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live membership card. All right, so for those of you that don't know, Xbox and PlayStation, to play games, majority of any game, you have to play online. You have to have an online membership. So anybody with a PlayStation or Xbox that plays it, eventually they're gonna have to renew their membership. Even if they already have a membership, they can take the cash value on this card, add it to their account, and they can, one, either extend their membership, because like I said, eventually they're gonna have to renew it anyway, so they can extend it with that gift card you give them. Or if they choose not to extend their membership, they can buy stuff like games, things for their PlayStation or Xbox. I'm not sure about Xbox, I just got a PlayStation, but I know you can get things for PlayStation. You can do other stuff, like for example, I recently changed my gamer ID, but I changed it one time for free already, so I had to change it again, but they charged me like, how much was it, like $4 to change it again. If you have any gift ideas that I didn't mention, please share it in the comment section below. I love to hear it myself, and I'm pretty sure some other people doing last minute shopping would like to hear it. But much love to each and every one of you guys. Merry Christmas. I'm your downloading pirate, and I'm out.